What is going on, everyone? How are you guys doing? Welcome to another episode of this Matthew Jafrida show thing that I kind of started, stopped, now I'm back. Am I back? Am I really back? Who knows, right? I'm not afraid to say that, like, you know, yeah, I started it, I kind of dropped off, it's all a part of, like, the trial process. Apologize, too, for, like, the lack of posts recently on, like, Instagram and everything, but, I mean, I kind of got caught up in, like, the back end of things, business aspect, ideas, how to proceed with different things, how to grow my YouTube presence and, like, other apps and social medias, I guess we'll say. But today's video is going to be about how I got started. A lot of people ask me this question. Also, apologize if there's, like, construction in the background, neighbors doing, it's been, like, 2 months of construction. I don't know what they're doing, building, like, a castle or something, but just ignore that. So yeah, how I got started in this whole acting, Instagram business, this whole slew of like activities, I guess we'll say. So I've always been, for those of you who know me best, I've always been this entertainer sort of kid person, whatever. When I was young, parents could not shut me up. I loved to talk, do voices, crack jokes. I was always joking around and everything. And my dog wants to come out there. No, not now. Not now. Soon after. I gotta film here, alright? Okay, cool. We got an understanding. So, yeah, and like in 6th grade, I was like 12 years old, and I did like a PG-13 version of Borat in front of the school, put on a play. That was awesome. I think we still have it on tape. But yeah, so I've always had this inside me, basically, this will to entertain, to make people laugh and like act and stuff. I did have an agent when I was younger. I went to one audition, a McDonald's commercial, completely bombed the shit out of it. Not bombed, like did well, like did poorly. Couldn't remember a line. There was other kids with me, other girls there, you know, I was like kind of shy and shit, like fucking couldn't remember the words and lines. Still got like a little McFlurry afterwards. My parents were like, good job on your first audition. Didn't get it. Still waiting for the call, actually. So, I mean, McDonald's hit me up if you still got my file there. But yeah, so that was basically it. And I kind of dropped off, never updated my profile, and that was it. Then we moved to YouTube. In high school, actually not even high school, in elementary school, if you go back on this YouTube channel to like 2008, the first videos I was posting about like my model cars and shit, just goes to show like I've always had this will to like be on screen or like talk to people or whatever, you know. So also I talk a lot with my hands. I just made that connection as I was talking. So yeah, basically if you go back to those videos, you're gonna see that I started really young with the YouTube thing, and I kind of dropped off. I stopped because I was listening to the outside world in terms of like people saying like that's not for you, or that's not a real job, you should like kind of focus on school, work, and that kind of stuff. I'll make a full video on that. It's pretty interesting, actually. And so I stopped, and now I'm back here, right? So about 2 years ago, I fell on the video Permission by Gary Vaynerchuk, and that's what really launched me into all of this. Basically, he was just saying, like, do what you want to do, and, like, whose permission are you waiting for? So I stopped work, I stopped school, and I said, I'm going into this 100%. What did I tell people? I told people I was working on a project, so people thought, you know, I was working on a business, working on something. I didn't want to have any negative, like, feedback from anyone. I could have taken it, and I could take it today, and I do take it today, and if you can limit that in the beginning stages, I think it helps a lot. Don't, like, be oblivious to it, because, I mean, you do need to build that shell. I built it, like, yeah, and so basically, that was it. I told people I was working on a project, and I dove 100% into it, started making videos, didn't tell anyone until they found out naturally, through like the featured page, not the featured page, the discover page and all that kind of stuff. And also networking is a massive part of my story here, because it all comes down to who you know. Every day that goes by, I realize that knowing people, networking, putting your name out there, and actually meeting people is something that's super important, because it's those people that help you move forward and stuff. So I met somebody through a friend's daughter who like helped me very much in terms of like finding an agent, finding an acting coach, and just give me the rundown about like how this stuff kind of works. And then everything kind of steamrolled from there on the acting side of it. Now I have an agent who finds me auditions and everything, and so I'm doing that. But then I thought, why do I have to stop there, right? I mean, why do I have to wait for that magic audition in order to get a role in something, or become noticed, or actually do something that I want to do, right? We have the internet, it's 2019, so let's just throw myself on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, and put myself out there. My audition here is very limited to Montreal, right? So when I post a video, I can reach people in New York, Australia, LA, Miami, New Jersey, whoever, wherever I want, Vancouver, wherever I want. So like that's a massive opportunity. And I'm just gonna put a little side note here. You can do this with anything that you are doing, right? If you're a lawyer, if you're a doctor, if you're I don't know, if you are a gardener, you plant flowers. I'm trying to think, like plant flowers is the name for a person. A gardener, cleaning business, whatever it is. Like you got to be 2019. You got to be online. So that's that. So that's kind of like how I got into this stuff. I mean, it's kind of a little bit everywhere. Like it's my first video back, so like, take it easy on me there, right? And that's it. So that's how basically I got. I've always had this in me. It's not like one day I woke up and I was like, oh, you know what? I want to make Instagram videos. No, it's always been there. It's just that I'm deciding now to showcase it to the world, and that's where that is. That's what's happening. So this is where we're at. Also, I'm keeping my word. This is very unscripted, like kind of like just out there. And so that's basically it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Maybe it was a little boring. If it was not. Let me know in the comments down below. But here's another thing. As you guys know, I answer all my comments, my messages. So if there's any topic you're interested in, all right, or you want to know something about me or whatever it is, just get in contact with me. Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. I'm not on TikTok yet. But yeah, so anywhere, just get in contact with me, ask me the question, and maybe I'll make a video about it. Who knows, right? So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, as always. Very grateful. And I'll be seeing you guys soon. Take care.